Hi folks, we're back, another video, and this time a competition for Aintree. You got till the 10th of the month to enter. All you got to do is subscribe and comment Grand National in the comments below, and then we'll see how many people are interested in a free £5 bet.
Yeah.
So, talking about Aintree then, boys, Total Recall, top of the order at the moment in the betting. Not
too surprising that he's up there.
Really? No, we're joint favourite with Black Lion, who
no
doubt we will touch on at some point. But Faller in the Gold Cup most recently.
I mean, he was never catching the two in front, so we won't read into that when it comes to the Grand National, because neither of them are going to be there. But that in itself was a separate race, wasn't it? Those two and what was behind. But as you were saying, he was running them quite well.
Yeah, I mean, form looked solid enough, before that. Sort of 3 in a row, all over 3 mile. But the test will be the extra mile and a bit. But on all of the ones that you looked at, run up to 3, looks like we could actually go further. It's just whether a mile is doable, and the bigger obstacles are going to cause a problem.
He's looked a decent prospect, hasn't he? But
oh, he has all season for Mullins. When he's obviously finished the races, he's usually finished on the front of everything else, really, over here and over in Ireland, I believe. So you're not overly surprised that he's the price he is. But like you said, he's got to find a lot more.
Yeah.
It is a lot more distance.
Surprises me a little bit, I have to admit.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised he's gone in at 10 to 1 as his joint favourite with Black Lion, who's been pretty much favourite for this race for
some
part
time,
3 months,
exactly,
since the turn of the year. So to jump straight in after falling is a...
Yeah, I mean, again, touching on Black Lion, he was favourite last year. Be interesting to see who picks up the ride. I'm hoping it'll be Noel Feely again. Twiston-Davies rode him most recently when he was at Haydock. Yeah. Got beat out of sight really by Jarle Inky. We were saying in a previous show he just sort of looked like he was treading water over there. But again, it was terrible conditions. And
it was a hell of a weight difference as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. He doesn't look overly well treated in the weights this time round. He's been lumbered with top weight. He's 11 stone 9, and he's not getting any younger. But so if Noel Feely was to pick up the ride again, which I don't see why he wouldn't after last year's 4th, and say look the winner for
you can actually see the ending to that race at Haydock on the website. If you look at our latest article about the upcoming national, you can see that ending to it. So you can still see. I think you hear the commentators say like he's got legs of jelly as he comes over the last, but you've still got to say what a cracking effort though, given the top weight and what he gave away.
Like you said, it was top weight against Venetia Williams, also who's
known
for loving the mud anyway. So, but you would have expected more maybe.
Well, again, bigger obstacles which he seemed to thrive on over last year. Again, he's a previous RSA winner, so he's not a mug. As I say, with any luck, it'll be Noel Feely on board. Obviously goes the distance. He just got pegged by a couple last year when you looked the winner for a long way. Yeah. That I think would be my main bet, as I say, for one of the favourites. He will go off.
Yeah, I like him. I like him, and I think I could be tempted.
Yeah. Again, there are a lot of outsiders, which we'll touch on. It's not a... This isn't a race for favourites, I don't think.
No, I don't think there's, like you say, you can drop down quite far. I've had a quick look through the betting there, and you see some reasonable horses,
Yeah, Annabelle Fly has caught my eye a little bit, if I'm honest with you, for the McManus Silks, 3rd in the Gold Cup.
Yeah, performed well. Yeah.
Again, a long 3rd, considering where the other 2 had gone. Yeah. But ran a very good race to come 3rd against what was a second field of very good horses.
Yeah, so he stayed on tier when he 1 and 2, and
he seemed to stay on pretty strong up the hill. Again, it's going to be a different test. But 14 to 1 is a very good price. Folks.
Yeah, won a 3 mile handicap over at Leopardstown. In December, I think it was, back into December. Beat the likes of Uccello Conti and a few others in there as well, Potter's Point to mention. Again, for any of these, it'll just be a matter of will they get the distance? What are they like in the weights at the minute? It doesn't seem he's been handed the best.
No, him and Black Lion have got 11.9 for Black Lion, 11.7 for Annabelle Fly. So they're right up there as top weights. It's only Manila Rocco up there that's carrying the heaviest. Yeah. For an 8-year-old as well, it's quite a lot of weight, to be fair. But
it's a big ask, but it's it says what they are in terms of ability, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean, like when you mentioned the weights, Tiger Roll for me, who was my my Cheltenham favourite. 10 stone 12, he's treated quite nicely, considering the win that he had over those sort of fences. Not obviously not exact replicas, not exact same course, but you know, he seemed to jump with ease on those. He didn't seem to struggle over those fences.
Yeah.
You know, in my opinion, and that sort of conditions as well. And for a younger horse, which he was running against a lot older, more experienced horses around there, you know, I really do. That's probably going to be my main fancy for the Grand National on that one, to be honest with Tiger Rock, because I just do think he's got it in him to do it again.
Nothing to say that, you know, I mean, on that showing that he can't.
No. Well.
No, and saying the way those horses are running at the minute, you've got to give everything a sniff, haven't you? The one I'm sort of looking at as well as a sort of an outside bet and get 50 to 1 at the moment is As to Me for Paul Nicholls. Again, be interested to see who picks up the ride for him on that day. But actually won a 3 mile 2 over at Kelso in October. And again, if you look at the form since then, it's not been fantastic, it's not been terrible. He's run well in defeat, but again at 10 stone 11 looks like he's been well treated, and I think he's in with a shout, especially at 50s. And again, a race that size, he won over 3-2. He's got to go the extra mile, but
Capable.
I think he's capable. Yeah, definitely. So it's an outside bet, that might be where
I noticed he got bye-wise as well, right out of 50s, which might be a bit beyond him, but
yeah, I mean, he's not really had much in the way of run. He had the Sandown run, obviously, that we had up on YouTube and on the website. Seems to have gone a bit quiet since then. He's probably had a run since then or something like that. So he's not had much in the way of prep for this. Because I wouldn't class Sandown as the sort of track you'd go to prep for a Grand National.
No, you wouldn't put it in the same sort of category of class of track, which is sort of thing, you know.
But like you said again, it's the sort of race where A, you don't know how many you're going to finish. And B, you don't know how that race is going to play out fence for fence. I mean, how many times have we seen favourites fall 2-3 in?
Yeah. No, it is a lottery. That's what I say the beauty of it is, but it's it can be infuriating. But I say the national, in terms of a betting thing, is a bit of fun.
Of course,
a few quid on a few horses, and
it's the sort of thing most people get involved with.
Sweepstakes everywhere, isn't it? So
everyone has a bet on the national, don't they? It's, so you can say it's consistently the only race that everyone will actually go to the bookies and put a few quid on. So it is a bit of a lottery, but plenty out there with chances. So
because you also noticed for Mullins again, Reffinden, 25 to 1.
Yeah, I've backed him a few times over the course of the year, sort of thing, and tail end of last year. And I think that's probably the best word you could describe him, really. You know, did well at Cheltenham.
Yeah.
But other times I've sort of backed and been a bit disappointed.
Yeah. Well, he's got form over the distance. So
but he has shown something. So
yeah, that's a big part of it because of the stamina. He's massive 4 mile. Anything that hasn't run over 3.5. Finding that extra mile, I mean, you could.
Got to say, it'd be a struggle,
as a human, if someone had said, oh, you've been able to run 3, here you go, have a go at 4. I'm going to be honest, it wouldn't happen. Not from my point of view.
I don't think I'd do 3. To be fair to you.
No, there is that, but so and they haven't got a lot of prep time from Cheltenham. Those that were running the 3.5s and the 3.2s, to then step them up to 4 mile in that sort of contest.
Yeah, so it is an arse, but say Reffinden did, he did go the best part of 4 mile. I think it was 4 mile. So again, if you're looking at form and
because his form does, when he's finished races, his form does stand up to anyone else's in the race. 1, 3, and second in his last 6. Yeah. Well, he was brought down on 1 and unseated on another. So when he finishes, he wins effectively, or a second place, but he's always up there.
Yeah.
Again, it's the Grand National.
It is, yeah. Last Samurai in there again, who I seem to always
big favourite of yours
somehow. Yeah. Just again, consistent in such a big race. Usually grabs a place 9 times out of 10. And expected to be fully in the mix again for Kim Bailey.
He's second behind Black Line when he back in December.
Yes.
Good race as well, fair play to him.
Another one that I noticed as well, he ran, I believe it was last week, See You at Midnight. Now they said it was his Cheltenham prep run last week. He was highly fancied. And just, in my eyes, it didn't, 25 to 1. which he is at the moment. I think he's been generous from what I saw.
Yeah, he finished third in the end in what wasn't a really big field.
But he finished a long third, wasn't he? Really, I know everyone was strung out in that race, because that was Cafe Adventure and
Tika, the French, the French horse. But yeah, I mean, Cafe Adventure was heavily backed that day. I think it was 2-1 in the morning.
Well, I think he must have finished something 20 odd lengths behind the winner. That's not a prep run. That don't even. Nothing has come out to say he didn't like the ground.
No.
There was nothing amiss. So was it just a misjudgment on everyone else's part?
Well, it was in soft. Chances are it's going to be soft again over the bigger obstacles for the national. He led the majority of the race. He just sort of picked off sort of 3-4 fences from home.
Had nothing to offer.
Again, how many times are we going to see it where these horses have a run a few weeks before the big race and then they run an absolute stormer? So it's a difficult one. Take into it what you will, but as you said, it is somewhat of a lottery, but
somewhat. That's pretty
generous. You've got gold present there as well at sort of 16s, and
although it was
quite a decent, I think, quite a consistent performer. Like, might not be outstanding, but always runs a pretty good race.
Yeah, he does. For me, I don't know on him, to be honest with you. He's had a not a bad run up to this, but I can't see. If I'm honest, again, opinions. I can't see him being anywhere near in the mix. I say that as a point of, all horses will stand, the best horses will finish the race first. That's not the Grand National.
No.
But I just don't see he's good enough or equipped to get round there. But again, it's an opinion.
Yeah, no, he's won over 3 miles the last couple of times. He's won over 3 miles. There's big likes of sort of Frodon and 007 that aren't even in the race. So again, it's
so I mean, he's not got a lot to back it.
You can't say there's form in terms of the trip and who he's beaten in the race. So
but again, 20-1.
I think when you're looking at it, you've got a Nicky Henderson horse, and I think that's probably what's taken over there. It's the fact that it is one of his. And,
maybe.
If he's entered it, then there's got to be a reason. But at 20-1, if you fancy an each way play.
Yeah,
who knows? Who knows? I wouldn't be having him ahead of Tiger Roll, certainly after what we've witnessed. But
no, I'd agree with you. I do think there are betters in the field. Like you say, he's a somewhat of a lottery. And, you never know. You might
Gasline Boy's in there again, 25-1, 25th last year at 50s. Ran a hell of a race at a big price. Usual protagonists you'll have back in there, Vieux and Rouge.
I was just going to bring that up. 33-1. Okay, he's had a very poor run up until now. He's not really shown anything to warrant anyone even looking twice at him for an even and each way. But if Scudamore's on it, which I'd imagine being piped horse, he probably will, you do get a tune out of him. He has run well over, he won the Bleachers a couple of years ago. So he knows that, he can run those fences.
Yeah, he gets the trip. He finished 6th last year.
Exactly. And a lot of places will play to 6.
I think 6 places on most.
I don't know what Betfred say they're doing at the moment. I know a lot of it.
I've just got a list up here. I don't think I actually.
No, I mean that will probably be nearer the time on that, but I'd imagine most.
It says 1 to 4 there, but I say that's just an anti-post page basically. So obviously that might
I'd imagine they'll be a little bit more generous with that. Like everyone else is, you will see the offers as you walk past the bookies. Placing till 5, some to 6.
Yeah.
He's one of those that you'd look at 33-1 to maybe place in the top 6, but again, he hasn't really shown a lot. Or if anything, this season to suggest that he's going to do anything other than just get round, hopefully safety, like they all will.
But then a lot of people didn't expect the 33s and the 35s, the ones to win at Cheltenham, and they did. So
that's it. Well, you kind of expect those prices to win. Don't you really?
Yeah, as I say, whether it'll be as big as a shock as it was last year. I say last year was a big shock. It was 14-1 one for Arthur, but everyone was looking at the British and the Irish horses, or sorry, the English and the Irish horses, and it was a Scottish lad that bolts up in the end. So
and he won it well. I mean, when you watch it back, he's just come round over the top of all of them, hasn't he? Effectively, he's just come round.
Just didn't look in the race. He just picked him off going the longest way round as well. So he probably actually,
he ran 4.5.
Yeah, he's done the extra half mile than everyone else has actually run. So fair play to him. But we will see. It's one of those races, isn't it?
So would you say, if we were to say you're going to pick one? You win the competition. You had a £5 bet. Where would it go?
I'll stick with Black Lion. assuming Noel Feely keeps the ride. There's no.
So if they decide otherwise and Sam's on it,
I think you'll see it drift out. To be perfectly honest with you, I think the betting for this year is largely based on what Noel Feely did on last year. Hell of a ride. Nothing but compliments from everyone after it. The ride that he was given. As I said, Sam did ride him in the mud over at Haydock last month, and conditions-wise wasn't ideal, but I don't think he was given the best rides. He did clatter quite a few jumping.
I don't think you can hold that against him, that race, to be honest. I don't think you should judge him on it. Let's put it that way.
Not the way the horse finished, but maybe the jockeys. I don't know.
And I'm a Sam fan.
Yeah.
As you know, not
I
everyone is,
feel
but I am
sometimes that the likes of Noel and stuff like that do kind of show you how jockeys are supposed to be. Where Sam is a very good jockey, I sometimes feel that there's I don't trust backing some of his horses, and that's not he gets home on a lot of horses and he rides a lot of them really well. It's just some of them he doesn't seem to get like the new one. They put Richard Johnson on him when Sam was injured.
Ran Cheltenham, beat my tent, didn't he?
Put him out in front, set out a completely different way to run the horse, or not completely different, but try something different. Set him off from the front, and maybe that was Dickie's idea. There's nothing against Sam. Maybe he's just not aware that horse could have got off in front. But same with Noel. He got a tune out of Black Lion. Sam struggled. It's sometimes just the way that the jockey knows the horse.
It's the experience, isn't it? It's especially in a field that large, it's about keeping them out of trouble. That's what you've got to do, and the experienced jockeys will do that. So that's one thing you can say about the National if you're looking at backing horses, because again, it is such a large field and it is impossible to know really what's about. You can look at the form, you can study it, and you can say you can make an educated guess. But I think a lot of it comes down to jockey booking and who you think is you're Mr. Reliable.
Or closing your eyes and point. Or if you've got a favourite number,
Yeah.
Favourite colour.
Yeah, date of birth,
date of birth.
Lottery numbers.
Yeah, whatever works, because sometimes that's what it comes down to. We've been there many times before.
Either that or pick 5 or 6 out, go up the cash machine, get your money out and just pray and just keep it. Just keep it in your pocket. Just keep it in your pocket.
Well, how about for you then, if you had that £3-5 back?
I'd probably have to stick with Black Lion.
No, as you say, because we've got to be diverse here.
Given the way he rode that well back in December, no, I'd have to, because that was a great ride as well, that ride. And I think I'd have to stick with Black Lion, to be honest.
No, mate, you're right. No, I'm Tiger Roll. He really, really impressed me at Cheltenham. I know it's a different kettle of fish, it's a completely different race. I just feel that, again, I'll use his age. I don't really think that played much of a part last time. I just think he was the better horse. I know there were older horses, Calls of Callsies, Josie's Orders. But, yeah, Tiger Roll. All day.
Okay. What about for an each way shout, Glyn?
Each way shout, I would probably go. I don't know why. Maybe Gold Present. I just think he might get a place. Like I say, I wouldn't say that I've been overly impressed by him, but I just think he's been pretty consistent each time I've seen him run. Whether I've backed him or not, he's always kind of been in and around somewhere. I mean, he might not be winning it, but but I won't. No, I think that might be my choice.
Okay. Sure. Vicente.
Okay.
I'm going to Many Clouds colours. just because they're as it is with me, Many Clouds was my all-time favourite horse for many reasons. So every time the National comes up, whatever goes in those colours, I will just put some money on, because you never know, because fate plays a part in this race. And so it's one of those where I've got no rhyme or reason. I could have turn that off. No, he's in the race and gone Vicente. So 33-1.
I'm going to do as to me, a couple of quid each way. As I say, it's one for Paul Nicholls. I'm pretty confident that Sean Bowen will pick that one up. I'd be surprised if he didn't. As I say, form of late has been sketchy, but one word up Kelso before the turn of the year, and I'm pretty sure he'll get the trip. And at the weights, looks like he's done fairly well for himself. So that'd be my each way shout.
Fair play. Fair play. Obviously, we've got a bit of racing going on this weekend. Obviously, it'll be gone by the time we come out with this. So the Irish National.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, some decent runners out tomorrow as well.
Well, there is, pretty much 50% of the field is Gigginstown.
Yes.
He is
all that war.
desperate to get that, and there's nothing more that he would like tomorrow, Gordon Elliott, than to be able to take that crown. And with the horses he's got in it, you're kind of not expect him to, but he's got one hell of a chance, doesn't he? Really, there's a couple in there. I mean, someone mentioned one, wasn't it?
It was Jacob again, actually. Monbeg Notorious.
Lump on. That's what I say.
Jason said it. Lump on.
He had one yesterday.
3.5 miles. So again, it was 12 to 1. It's now 15 to 2. So there's obviously some others that are listening to you as well, mate. So fair play. Won his last 3. So it looks like he's gone up £15 since then as well. So.
Punished him for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jack Kennedy on board as well.
Yeah, seems to be on the up. So that is it's not a tip from us, but it's one that we've had a word on. So we'll have a few quid, I'm sure of it. But
I like Maldini in it.
Okay.
I know. He finished second, didn't he, at Cheltenham? He was running on strong.
Wasn't he?
Yeah, he just couldn't get past. Was it Grey Tricks horse that saved the English on the?
Came second to Mr. Approach.
That's it. Yeah, the only English winner on that day, to be honest with you, where the Irish cleared up, and he seems to stay on strong, but just on the day got beat by a better horse. Assuming that hasn't taken a lot out of him, I expect, and I hope he runs a good race.
He got False and Blue in there as well, actually.
Yeah.
Who's beat the likes of Ireland Hopes and Dreams last time out. Space Cadet, he absolutely ruined as well. Who's a fairly decent horse, who's a 4-to-1 favourite for his race again tomorrow. At third favourite at 9-to-1. Again for Gordon Elliott is one to look at. But
another Gordon Elliott shocker. Bless the wings. 20-to-1. Again.
Yeah, he fell, didn't he? Fairly early on. I think Davy Russell at Cheltenham in the the cross country, as it were, what they call the Fox Hunters, as they call it now. But so he fell fairly early on. But
so as long as that's not taken too much, he might run a good race.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we can say without too much aggro, be an Irish winner tomorrow. But that's pretty much a given.
Getterberg's running again tomorrow. Do you think he'll bounce back?
I hope so. I do hope so. He did disappoint when we were there. Not disappoint. It was always going to be a tough race. And the two that won, or first and second, we touched upon anyway, so we were aware of their presence in the race. He just didn't. I don't know. I don't know whether he don't like front running and faded or what, but I'd like to see him back. Flatter track.
I can't have him at 11-to-8 tomorrow, which is where he seems to be. Price 11-to-8, 6-to-4. I can't be having that. I do like the look of Hardline as well for Gordon Elliott. Who's won 4 out of his last 6 over obstacles as well. Davy Russell on board there as well. So I think if I was going to get a bird on, which I will for the foreseeable, that's probably the one I'm going with.
Yeah. Blueberry having another run again tomorrow as well, by the looks of it. Running his horse in the 350.
3 at home,
yes, again, Identity Thief and Jet Ski out there as well.
Brabham as well.
Jet Ski, it'd be nice to see Jet Ski win, to be honest with you. It's one of those, that 10-year-old.
Quite a decent field, I think, there, really.
That is a good Augusta Kate, another Mullins one, very good horse, but I don't know in that race, to be honest with you. I mean, again, it's just dominated. You've got Let's Dance at 12-to-1. It's just dominated by Mullins and Elliott.
Yeah, I mean, you've got champion hurdle winner in there, so I can't really look beyond that. So
yeah, there's that as well. Yeah, I mean, it does feel. I mean, I'm trying to find. Bar, there's 11 runners, no, 13 runners, sorry. And between Gordon Elliott and Willie Mullins have got 10 or 11, and the others are only Jesse, John Hamilton. Right, they dominate, don't they? I mean, there's obviously always these horses have earned their entries. That's where they put them. But it just seems to take over, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I mean, there's they certainly look like they're going to war, don't they, over the weekend?
It always seems that way between Fairy House and the Punchestown Festival, where it's that tail end of the Trainers' Championship, and we always know when it comes to the Irish, it will be between those two for the foreseeable future. It is going to be very difficult for anyone else to compete with the firepower they got, the money that gets thrown at them, the training facilities. So they will chuck every horse that they have got in every race. every night. I mean, and so back at evens.
Yes.
But again, another race, Golden Elliot. Champagne West back for a run, 25 to 1, I like that.
Consistent. R2R Phil was in there as well, I think, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You've got Coney Island as well, which was a bit disappointing, wasn't it? It's got something to prove, I'd say.
Well, I've gone for a treble for tomorrow. I'm going to do Hardline, Monbeg Notorious and Jet Ski and see how we get on. But a few big prices in there, so a fiver won't hurt. Let us know what you think. If anyone's got any opinion on that, if that's a waste of money, please do let me know.
Well, we'll find out come tomorrow anyway.
But it's my money, so
yeah.
But yeah, no, again, that should be a good day tomorrow. Very good day.
Absolutely, yeah.
Nice day betting.
And obviously on the horizon next, Punchestown. The festival over Punchestown. So we'll do some stuff on that. We'll try and bring you a preview of that and give you our thoughts on the options there and who's going to go and who's not going to go and whatnot.
Yeah, and again, if you hear anything, especially with that sort of festival coming up, there are plenty of races, plenty of rides.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Just let us know what you think and get involved.
So don't forget about the competition. Don't forget to subscribe and comment Grand National below. And so you got until the 10th. So get your comments down below, and we'll pick 3 people at random, and you can tell us who you want to put your fiver on, and we'll do it for you. And we'll get that bet in and let you know if you won or not. And we'll see you again next time.
Lovely.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.